On one hand, we know what the issues are and how they should be dealt with.
Yeah.
On the other hand, we have 110 billion naira. How do you suggest this money should be shared in terms of priority areas for allocation?
Thank you very much. And this is a very good question. Funds disbursement is never our problem. But utilization of these funds to get the desired result that we have, that we want, is the problem. Now, how do we demystify this? We understand that before we get these skills successful, we need infrastructure. We need the input of private sector professionals. We need content to be able to, get this done. We need tools to also be given to people that are going to be trained afterwards. So in my opinion, if this fund is, needed to be utilized, a fraction of it is expected to be domiciled in our institutions of higher learning. I said it the other time about intentionality of practicalization of our courses. What happens to our center of excellence? What happens to our laboratory? What happens to equipment? And this time around, when you are giving these guys this money, we want to see how it is being used to procure equipment, machines that is going to give these guys, these students rather, important skills that they need to excel. That is on one hand. On the other hand is identification of institutions that can effectively champion these training courses in all the sectors of the economy that we have mentioned. Agric, who are the private sector players that are doing this. Give them funding, get some, some set of interested individuals to them to train, to also upgrade their facility. A lot of, this initiative are done by our development partners that they will tell you that, okay, buy this social system, buy this social router, buy this, buy that. So that people that we are sending to you will be able to learn. That is, on another hand. The other one is training without practice is like just pouring water in the basket. I appreciate the fact that the federal government have established National Development Bank, Next Gen Bank. Where
it's not just established, there's a lot of funding. Following the budget presentation that was done recently, you had Mr. President mention special funds for such particularly.
Good. So this particular fund needs to be assessed without bottlenecks. Enough of, I want to assess a particular, this fund, and I must know this, or the ease of assessment is hard. When we know that students or trainees have graduated from this, whatever training that they've actually taken, there should just be a very short, simple, seamless funnel where they can approach this bank, present their business proposal, take these funds, and then be attached to a technical advisor who will monitor their progress over time. And of course, loans, grants, all those things. Whatever form of the intervention in terms of financial support, we should be able to have outcome. And the outcome of it is, what are the number of individuals that this particular trainee that have graduated have been able to employ?
Over time. And the spiral effect. Samsudeen Adedapo, you're just a professor in this field. For want of time, but we'll say this conversation will continue some other time. Thank you for sharing this very deep insight at no cost. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.